What will the verdict on you be when Judgment Day comes? When you realize the moment after death that it's not bam, lights out, nothing more, but your ghost lives on, will you be surprised? And then you will be taken up past the planets and the stars and beyond the galaxy, accelerating faster than the speed of light, and you will enter into a tunnel. And then you will see this bright light at the end of this tunnel, which becomes brighter and brighter as you draw closer to it. You will feel a love that surpasses all understanding. Amidst of the heavenly choir, you will hear a voice that explains to you the meaning of life, and that you are to be judged according to how you lived your life. Then the peace that you may have had turns to dread, as you know that you are not in right standing with this higher power. You've reached the end of this tunnel, and the light at the end of this tunnel is a man. The appearance of this man is that of a bearded Middle Eastern man wearing a hooded white robe and a golden belt. The light emanating from the man is intense, that of the sun at noonday. He looks straight into your eyes, with eyes like a flame of fire. He slowly holds out his hands, and you see the nail-scarred wrists, and he asks you, "What have you done with God's gift of life?" What will be your reply? Will you remain silent in shame? Or will you offer a lame excuse before the King of the universe? Do you know where you'll stand before God when you die? Do you think you'll be let into heaven after the review of your life? If so, why do you think you should? What if you could approach the throne of God in confidence and not shame like most people will? What if you can know for certain that He'll let you into heaven, and on that day for Jesus to smile at you and say, "Welcome home"? God's plan of salvation is simple enough for a child to understand, but few find it, for Matthew 7:13-14 says out of the Amplified Version, "Enter through the narrow gate, for wide is the gate, and spacious and broad is the way that leads away to destruction, and many are those who are entering through it. But the gate is narrow, contracted by pressure, and the way is straitened and compressed that leads away to life, and few are those who find it." Do you know that you are on the right road? You need to be certain. It's a matter of life and death, eternal life and death. Your eternal fate depends on it. The most important choice in your life. The one analogy that I think is the best to explain how salvation works is the righteous judge analogy. Our God is a holy and righteous judge. Earthly judges can become corrupt, be bribed, and must pronounce judgment based on the limited information that is presented in court. God is light, and in Him there is no darkness. He cannot be bribed or tempted. And if our excuses we create to attempt to justify our breaking of the law won't convince a human judge, how much more foolish is it before the Almighty who knows all? Now, there are many lanes on the broad highway to hell. In this series, I will be focusing on the main 6. We will imagine that there are 7 men standing before a judge. The first 6 goes down one of these lanes. The first man is the philosopher. He is going down the lane of Gnosticism, that special knowledge or spiritual wisdom will save him. The second man is a good old chap. He is going down the lane of legalism, that good deeds will save him. The third man is an ignorant. He is going down the lane of ignorance, that plain stupid will save him. The fourth man is a praying hypocrite. He is going down the lane of lip service called the sinner's prayer, that a quick prayer will save him. The fifth man is a self-deceived rebel. He is going down the lane of antinomianism, that he is above the law, also known as hypergrace. The sixth man is a fence-sitter. He is going down the lane of complacency, that half-hearted, going with the flow kind of faith will save him. And then the final man goes down the narrow path which leads to life. I'll talk about this one way that leads to life in the final teaching to wrap things up.